The question is how long Brexit should be delayed, and is it going to really take place or not, despite the fact that Britain has agreed to say bye-bye to the European Union. I mean, they cannot even take a step and say really bye-bye. Now, what's going on with the Brexit? Brexit has been approved in 2017 in UK, and with 52% of the population, they agreed to leave the EU. Since then, the Prime Minister has been changed. Now there is a new, there has been a Prime Minister now. May is in the office, in the power, and she's trying to get the best deal she can from the EU leadership in order to leave the EU bloc. Despite the fact that she has done a great job, in my opinion, the Commons in the Britons has rejected her plan for several times. They also rejected again a referendum to take place in order to see if the people still considers to leave the bloc or not. And also this has been rejected. There will be no votes again. There will be also no leave without a deal. So the only option that has been left is to go to EU and to ask for an extension of time to leave the bloc. Now, although despite the fact that the EU leadership is not happy and they are enormously unhappy and nervous about this, they are only left with no choice but to extend it at least some time. In our opinion, it might be at most 3 months to 6 months time. Now, for that, it's expected Britain to bring a roadmap to EU how they are going to go and do what they are intending. But in my opinion, there are not many good deals or good items or good deals to be reached. All the best ones were in the table already, and they have been exposed. And if parliamentarians are left with no choice but to say no to these deals, I believe the forthcoming deals also will be will face with the same end, which is just no. The main reason is because the parliamentarians are also in UK are nationalistic, and the Irish backstop also forced them to say no. It's not only about the goods and the moves of the goods from one bloc to UK to one bloc, but it's also nationalistic feelings behind that. That leaves that there might be a path without a deal for UK. Now, what does it mean? We can foresee there will be some problems for both sides, EU bloc and also UK, but there are a lot of, I would say, black areas or areas that we cannot foresee, such as the trade, the visas, the people movements, if it's going to be a visa regime or not. I see UK aligned like a third party to EU with some privilege like people's movement, workforce, labor force, and some other maybe security aspect of EU and other things. But we will see how it's going to end. It will cost, especially to UK, a lot. Because once you are thinking the EU bloc as a one entity, and the entity has more than or more opportunity than UK as one, and that means that now, as of now, the big companies started already to move from London to Brussels. This was going to affect London's economy deeply in the short term. Having said that, I am sure that the UK policy leaders is already taking or thinking how they are going to deal with these kind of obstacles. Also, considering the global, I will say, the globalization and the economy and the world war and the war, economic war between United States and also China, I cannot really see that everything is really working for the benefit of the UK. Mostly it's not. That's why maybe an extension of couple of years might take place. It might be more suitable for UK interest, and it should not be also really left aside without considering the pros and the cons. But having said that, we are going to closely monitor the developments for you in future closely. This is an important aspect for EU and also the UK and for the both economy and for the global economy too. and as much as the developments take place, we are going to share with you.